Hello my dear students, now we are at the last point of our unit, or we can say it is a last point in our whole syllabus, that is the uh, economic comparison method of the linear break-even analysis method, or by the linear break-even analysis method. Okay, so basically when one of the engineering symbol, that is the P, F, A, I or the N, okay, you know all the details about these things. PF, what is the PF, I, A and N? Okay, I will show in shortcut. Okay, so these are all these uh, we can say symbol, that is the P, F, N, I, A. Okay, and for these we have the engineering economicals formula. Okay, we have all these engineering economical formula, and based on these engineering economical formulas we have derived these all economic comparisons method. Okay, and by comparing the alternatives available, we can do these comparison methods and select one of the best method. Okay, in this part, the linear break-even analysis, when we don't have any estimation or we don't have any type of the symbol, or the we can say any type of an engineering symbolic value is not available, then this break-even analysis is used. Okay, so basically break-even analysis can be done by setting an the equivalence relationship for the PW or the AW equal to the 0. Okay, so present worth or the annual worth we have to consider as 0, and depends on that we are calculating the break-even analysis. Okay, or the break-even point. So basically what is a break-even point? So basically in the break-even analysis it is found that how much should be produced and sold at a minimum to ensure that the project does not face any loss. Okay, so avoiding the loss, we have to find out the what much quantity we have to produce and sold, so our company does not get any type of the loss, that we have to calculate. Okay, and depending on that we have to compare the alternatives. Okay, so basically it is at the minimum quantity at which loss is avoided is called as a break-even point. Okay, so break-even analysis finds the value of the parameter that makes the two element equal to the BEP. Okay, BEP means break-even analysis is determined from the mathematical relation like the product of the revenue and the cost, or the material supply and the demand. Okay, so we are comparing the mathematical relationships of the revenue, cost, or the material supply and demand. Okay, so how it can be calculated? So basically there are some concept, or there are some costs involved in this break-even analysis. Okay, so basically first cost is the fixed cost. Okay, the fixed cost means it includes the cost of basically building, insurance or equipment required for running the our project. Okay, these are the fixed cost which is not changing every time. Okay, the next part is the variable cost. Variable cost means what? The cost which are includes the labors, material cost, advertisement and marketing. Okay, these are changing various times. Okay, so these are the variable cost. And what is the total cost? Total cost is a simply summation of these two costs. Okay, got it? Three basic concept, or the three basic cost. Okay, now going to the next part, that is the BEP, means break even analysis point. Okay, so we have one diagram, or from this graph we have calculating the break even point. Okay, so how to calculate this break even point? Okay, so we will go step by step. Okay, so basically BEP is the level of output or the sale at which the no profit and no loss is achieved. Okay, means you are getting that here there is an no any profit or the no any loss which will the company will gain or loss. Okay, so next thing is a business said in the break-even analysis point when its income equals to the expenditure. Okay, means at this point the income, whatever income company goes, equals to its expenditures. Okay, in other word we can say there is no profit and no loss. Okay, when the production exceeds to the break-even point means profit, and when it is below the break-even point means it is a loss. Okay, what is they are saying that when you are the more than the on the, or we can say on the right side of the graph, that is when you are in this zone means you are in the profit. Okay, and when you are in this zone, or your company or your project is in this zone, means you are in the loss. Okay, got it? What is they are saying? Next part is the expenditure in rupees is represented on the y-axis. Okay, you are seeing here the sales or the expenditures that we have to show on the y-axis, and the output is represented on the x-axis. Okay, means what quantity we are produced or what quantity we have said, the what quantity we have produced, that is the output that we have to show in the x-axis. Okay, got it? Now going to the next part, that is the line A indicate the fixed cost. Okay, you show here, this is a line A. Okay, you are seeing here, this is the line A. Okay, line A means, what is the line indicates? It is a fixed cost. Okay, you are seeing here, they are showing here the fixed cost. Then the line B represents the total cost. Okay, here is the line B. Okay, this line start from the here and goes here, this is the total cost line. Okay, and next is the line C. It represents the sales revenue and indicates the income at the various level of the output. Okay, you are seeing here, this is the see, here is the line C. This represents the sales revenue line. Okay, understand my drawing here. Okay, this line is the C line, means sales revenue line. Okay, what are the three basic lines? Okay, going to the next part, that is the point where the line B and C intersect each other is the break-even point. Okay, means line B. Lines B means what line? Which line? Line B means it is a total cost line. Okay, and C line means the sales revenue line. Okay, got it? Where these two lines intersect, that point is the break-even point. Okay, got it? How to calculate break-even point? The line where the total cost line and the sales revenue line intersect, those line is the break-even point. Okay, now going to the next part, the space between the B and C to the right side of the break-even point represent the profit. As I said earlier, right side of the break-even point, which is area under covered by the B and C, this is all is the profit. Okay, and the area which is on the left side shown is here, it is a loss. Okay, the space shown in the left represent the loss. Okay, so how to calculate the amount, that is the amount of loss and profit can be measured on the vertical scale. Okay, this much is the loss and this much is the profit. We can calculate by using this vertical scale. Okay, I think you got all the details about the break-even analysis. Okay, got it? So going to the next part, that is the example. From the example you will get the clear-cut idea about this. Okay, so basically going to the example, the fixed cost for the production unit are the 4 lakh rupees. Okay, the sales for this period are of rupees 10 lakh for the 10,000 units, okay, and the variable cost is the rupees 20. Construct the break-even chart and determine the break-even point, okay. So basically see here, so what they are given, they are basically given the fixed cost, that is the 40 lakh rupees, okay, sorry, 4 lakh rupees, okay, 4 lakh rupees are the fixed cost. Variable cost are given, that is for the each unit is the 20 rupees, and they have constructed or they have produced at 10,000 units, okay. Means we have to simply multiply this and we have to take product, that is the 2 lakh rupees, okay. Draw on the graph paper, fix the cost line and the AB at rupees 4 lakh rupees, okay. Now going to the drawing part, that we have to take a graph and plot these quantities and sales, okay. So maximum quantity we have to produce is the 10,000 rupees, okay. So graph is showing it up to the 10,000 rupees on the x-axis, and we have to show the sales on the y-axis. Hence the maximum sale here is the 10 lakh rupees, hence we have taken the limit up to 10 lakh rupees, okay. Now going to the variable cost varies from the 0 unit scale to the 2 lakh at the 10,000 rupees unit sale, okay. Just draw the variable cost line AC above the fixed cost line, okay. Now going to the what we can say, graph part, okay. So see, basically here for the quantity of the 10,000 quantity, the sale revenue is the 10 lakh rupees, okay. So the basically total sale line is drawn from the 0 to the D part, okay. It's cut out at the point D, okay. This is the total sale line, okay. For calculating the break-even analysis, we have got this one line, okay. Means we have to calculate this first, okay. Now going to the second part, that is the next line is the fixed cost line we have to draw, that is the fixed cost line is the fixed cost is the 4 lakh rupees, okay. And there is no change in the quantity throughout, so fixed cost is also don't change throughout the project. So here is the 4 lakh rupees, hence we draw a simple plain horizontal line, okay. That is the E line. This is the second, we have to solve that, okay. Now going to the third part, that is the total sale line, okay. So total sale line means what, there is a 2 lakh rupees total variable cost, okay. From the fixed cost there is a change of the 2 lakh rupees, okay. See here is the basic, that is the we have the 2 lakh rupees here, okay. So here is the 2 lakh rupees change, hence we have take point here, okay. And variable cost is increasing from the 0 to that particular C point, is up to the 2 lakhs, okay. Hence here comes to the inclined line, okay. And the intersection of this total line and the total cost line is our the break-even point, okay. And simply we have to take the units, that is the 5,000 units, okay. So see here what they are saying, the total cost is equal to fixed cost plus variable cost, okay. A sale is the 0 at 0 unit, okay. Sale is 0 at the 0 unit, and is the 10 lakh rupees at the 1,000 unit, okay. This is the 10 lakh at the 10,000 unit, okay. Just draw the sale line OD. See here O and D that we have already drawn. The total cost line and the total sales line intersect at point Q, okay. Seeing here a point Q, which is the break-even point, okay. Means break-even point is at 5,000 unit. Okay, and what is the sales at that time? That is the 5 lakh rupees. Okay, here you are showing the, I will show in the different color, that is the, this is the total sale for that particular break-even point, and 5000 units, this is the break-even point. Okay, I think you got all the details about this break-even point. Okay, so thank you dear friends. Here completes our syllabus of the engineering management. Okay, the all the detailed handwritten notes that I have already uploaded on the James, all the important questions, all the university questions are uploaded on the James. Okay, and I have also shared one link for the drive. There also all the detailed handwritten notes are uploaded. Okay, so thanks for your cooperation and thanks for your support. Thank you, third year E.